People who succeed have at least 7 things they all do. And you can decide to do them as well. They might be born with them. They may have acquired them. It doesn't matter. What matters is you can do them. So one of the marks of people who make it, despite everything, is this. They do the thing they absolutely dislike, and they do it first. So when I decided I want to be the best therapist in the whole world, that's ambitious, but I wanted it. And I knew what I had to do. I had to ring up a newspaper and say, do you want to write about me? And they go, no, I've never heard of you, goodbye. And that was hard. Cold calling is hard. But I rang up another one, and they said, we'd love to write about you. It happened to be Men's Health. I went to see them. They actually gave me my own column for one reason. I did something I hated. I picked up the phone and said, hello, I'm a therapist. You got an article in this Men's Health magazine about walking on coals. That's hypnosis. Would you like to write a real article about hypnosis? I'd love to. I said, good, I'm your person. I pitched to them. I wrote the piece, and they gave me a column. I had it every month for 2 years because I did something I hated. I cold called, and I did it first. I didn't wake up and think, oh, God, I've got a cold call today. I'll do it at 6. I'll do it at 7. I'll do it at 10. Do it first. Every person who is wildly successful and wealthy does what they do not want to do, and they do it first. I worked with a guy who actually weighed 800 pounds. I went to collect him in New York, and he came out of his hotel with a fur coat on and slippers. I'm like, what are the slippers? I can't get my shoes off. It's the terrorists. I said, well, it's not actually the terrorists. It's the 800 pounds. You can't get your shoes off at the airport or back on. Well, you said, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm really famous, and I can't go to the gym because I'm famous. And I said, but you could get up at 5 in the morning and walk around Beverly Hills. I hate that. I said, I know. That's why you're going to do it, because you're going to wake up and go, I hate it, and I'm doing it now. That Marisa Peer said, if I do what I hate, I'll lose 400 pounds. And he did. He lost half his body work. He didn't wake up and think, yay, it's black, pitch black. He said, I'm going to put on my shoes, do what I hate. I want to marry my girlfriend. His parents said, you must be kidding. You can't marry someone of 800 pounds. You can have a heart attack while you're having sex. This is a really bad idea. When he lost half his weight, they went, well, actually, he's an amazing guy. And they came to the wedding. But he did what he didn't want to do first. So if there was a club that said, you can be a member of this club, but there's a membership due. You can be a member of the Success Club. Who wants to join the Success Club? Raise your hand. Free membership. Free membership to the club of really, really successful. We're going to share all their ideas with you. But the membership you must pay is doing these 7 things. Number 1, be willing to do what you do not want to do. That means call the people that owe you money. Fire the person you have to fire. Have that difficult discussion with someone who's not working out. The third thing people who are really successful do is this. On their way to success, they take action every single day in the direction of their goals. They don't work 7 days a week, but on their day off, they go, you know what? I'm going to do a little YouTube tutorial here. I'm going to make 1 phone call. So I, 7 days a week, had to call a journalist and say, would you write about me? I didn't have a day off because my clients who are mega successful said, never have a day off. Even if it's just 5 minutes, 1 call. When I was writing a book, I didn't have a day off. I go, okay, I'll just do a bit of spell check. I'll just do a bit of copy and pasting because it makes you feel like a winner on your way to success. Take action every single day in the direction of your goals. Maybe 5 minutes, not the whole hour. You can still have a day off, but do 1 thing. Many of my clients who are Olympic athletes say, you know, on the way to the Olympics, I train every day. I might just do a few stretches, a couple of crunches, a plank, but I don't have a day off because I'm an Olympic athlete. Who has a day off when they're going to get a gold medal? And that's correct. Do what you dislike, do it first, take action every day in the direction of your goals. And here's the 4th one. Do not take no for an answer. You don't hear a denial, you hear a delay. No, at the moment. No, not like that. When I took my book to a publisher, they were so rude. They went, well, we like the back to go at the front and the front to go at the back. And could you do all of that? I said, sure. So I changed it all around back. Well, we still don't like it. Can you do this? I did that. And finally, they were so, they go, we'll give you $2,000 for this book. I'm like, no. You made me jump through all these hoops, and now you don't like my book. No. I walked away. It took a bit of courage, but I heard you don't like my book. Someone else will. A year later, I was bidding for that book. I had 15 publishers bidding. It was the same book, and they bid And then one publisher gave me 130,000, I'll take it. And they said, well, we'll give you more, but you can't see those others. I don't even like those other people. They were so rude to me. I went, well, after I took it, they went, why didn't you come to us? I'm like, I did a year ago. You offered me £2,000. You were so rude to me. But I didn't hear no. I heard no with this publishing house. And a year later, I got 130,000. And I was so glad I went with them. They were horrible. So you hear a delay. This is a no for this company. This is a no quite like this. Who knows the little suitcase Trunky? Who's seen Trunky, the little case that all these kids have? That was on Dragon's Den. They were rude. They went, this is terrible. The strap's broken. They went, but it's just a prototype. It's rubbish. It will never say so. I was so upset. I was so angry. I thought, I'll show them. And he did show them. And Trunky is an incredibly successful model. He didn't give Dragon's Den any of his business. But when they said, this is rubbish, he heard, oh, I need a better prototype. So successful people hear no at the moment, no today, no like that, or no for us, but they don't hear no. They're like a big rubber ball, they bounce back, and you can choose that. A denial is different to a delay. I remember hearing my manuscript land on the floor. That's why we used to send them back. A big manager, I heard that thud, it landed on the floor. I heard that thud so many times, and each time my heart would sink a bit more, and each time I got up, and I put it back in the post. And my agent was J.K. Rowling's agent, and one publisher said, this book will never sell. This is a horrible book. Who wants to read about wizards? Apparently the whole world. But they said, we don't like it. And she got rejected over and over and over again, but she did something. She just put it back in the post over and over again. So someone said, oh my God, I love this book. In fact, my agent said to me, here's this book. I mean, don't know this, could you get your daughter to read it? My daughter read a first edition copy, left it on a train. Do you know how much money that's worth? But even he didn't know, but she knew. She knew in her heart that somebody would love that book. And she said, I wrote that book because I wanted children to love reading. That's what made my heart sing. Kids all over the world like to read because I wrote Harry Potter. She did hear no, but in her head she said, no, at the moment, no, got to change a chapter, no, this publishing house doesn't get it. So that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is delay gratification. Delaying gratification is very important. You see, our brains are actually goal-seeking machines. Our brains love goals. And if you come home and go, I've got to write an email and do a bit of work on my prototype and look at that, I'm just going to watch television, then I'm going to have a lovely dinner, and then I'm going to do it. You know you never do it. The brain likes reward. We all know kids go to school, do a bit of work, get playtime, bit more work, playtime again. Parents say, eat your dinner, you can go out to play, tidy your room, and you can have an hour of television. So our brain is wired to love reward. And all you have to do is make your regular stuff the reward. I'm going to write 6 emails, then have a delicious cup of coffee, talk to my friend for 10 minutes. I'm going to come home, record that movie. I'm going to spend an hour and a half working, and that movie is going to be my reward. So if you make everyday things your reward, you have that habit that people have. They delay gratification. Delaying gratification hardwires you for success because you're training yourself every day to say, I'll do that, and then I'll be rewarded. My dinner is a reward. My lunch is a reward. My screen time is a reward. And it makes you feel like a winner all the time. What else do people who are really successful do? They tell you they're good. They say, my gift is IT. My gift is working with children. My gift is animals. And they don't say things like, oh, well, I'm quite good with animals, I'm not bad me. They say, this is my gift. Because remember, every person in this room was born with a gift. You're born with a gift. Your job is to find your gift, master your gift, and take it out to the world. But you have to be able to say, I'm good. Many years ago, my previous partner had cancer, and it was a very scary time for him. And he said, please don't interfere, because therapists always interfere. Don't interfere. I've got this. I'm doing it all myself. Just leave me with the cancer. And I said, no, I can't do that. Therapists are unable to ever back away from stuff. I said, look, you have to go to the best doctor. I happened to be in the Tatler Guide to the best therapist, so I knew the best doctors, a guy called Roger Kirby. So I'm going to take you, just go and see the best one. He's already seen somebody. What did he say? He said he's going to try his best. Well, that's the mistake. So we went off to see Roger Kirby, and his doctor looked at his notes and went, well, yes, you do have this cancer, and I'll do my best. We're going to do this. If that doesn't work, we'll do that. And if that doesn't work, well, we'll have to go back to the drawing board. Dr. Kirby went, oh, I'm the best prostate cancer doctor in the whole world. I will fix you. I'm going to do this, and it will work. And he didn't go, Dr. Kirby, I don't like you. So he went, Dr. Kirby's going to save my life. He's that convinced. He was absolutely convinced. He went, well, I have got a doctor, and I know him. I trained him. He's not as good as me. So what do you think he did? He left his doctor, went to Dr. Kirby, and 25 years later, he's still here. Because Dr. Kirby told him, I am good. You're in safe hands. I am the best in my field. And it's okay to do that. You're not saying, hey, I'm brilliant, me. You're saying, I have one skill. You're not being the jack of all trades, the master, and you're going, I've got one skill. I'm gifted. This is my skill. You don't say, I'm good. You go, I am really good at fixing people with your type of cancer. I'm really good at having the most amazing restaurant. Do you think Gordon Ramsay will say, not really good? He goes, I'm brilliant. I'm the best chef. You're lucky to come to my restaurant. So these are the habits. Do what you do not want to do. Do it first. Take action every day in the direction of your goals on your way to success, and then you can take loads of time off. Delay gratification. Tell people you're good. Follow your goals. Go back and look at your goals. What are they? And then the first thing you do, again, is to make it real. Just like we said in the beginning, you state it. You affirm it. You embody it. I am. I can. I always. I do. I will. And the way you feel about everything, and I do mean everything, comes down to two things. The pictures you make in your head and the words you construct, which you are free to change at any time. So let's end with some powerful, we've got over 2 minutes, loads of time. Let's do some powerful I am statements. Remember, the way you feel is down to two things: the pictures you make, the words you construct, and every thought you think has a physical reaction and an emotional response, because thoughts are real and they come first. So let's have a thought. Let's say, I'm enough. Shout it out, please. I'm enough. I'm smart. I'm amazing. I'm capable. I'm gifted. I'm talented. My brain is a goal-seeking machine. I'm here to find out what I'm good at, and I'm here to master it. I'm here to market it. Say it again. I am here on the planet, repeat after me, I'm on the planet to find my gift, to find my unique skill set. And then I'm going to master it because I have the right mindset. Then I'm going to market it, and I'm going to have everything. How many of you are actually going to do that? You see, people come to these talks, go, that's great, and they never look at it again. Other people say, no, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. Someone said, I wrote a book because I heard you speak, and you said, do what you don't want to do. And I got up and I wrote that book just because of what you said. People who make it do what they dislike first. And I was so busy, I got up every day and I wrote that book and I sold it because I heard you say one thing. Don't do all 7, pick one. If you are a team leader and you want to lead a team, talk them through these 7 habits of success. Talk them through mindset, mastery, marketing, message, manifesting, and help them. Don't say to them, hey, here's these 7 habits, learn them all at the weekend. Encourage them to do one. And then another one, because your potential expands as you move towards it. You always want to be expanding, not contracting. Your potential expands as you introduce it to new concepts, new ideas, new thoughts. And when your mind goes to a new dimension, you know what it does? It never goes back again. Isn't that amazing? Once you introduce your mind to something new, it doesn't retract. Once you move to your potential, it moves, and it moves, and it moves, and you can move with it. I hope you learned something. I really hope you apply it. Never be scared of mastery. Create mindset of success. Share your message, market, and be a magnificent, major, phenomenal manifester. Because you can. We all can. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.